Hello! Today we're going to make some beans to go with that barbecue I did last week. Or it can go with brats or hot dogs, or if you can afford it, a steak. So what do you think you put in these beans? A lot of beans! I'll show you the ingredients. I have some butter beans, 1 can, a can of kidney beans, a can of black beans, a can of northern beans, 2 cans of pork and beans, 1 can of diced tomatoes with green chilies, and you drain these. These you drain. You do not drain the pork and beans. I'm using bushes. I kind of like theirs. And then you need a pound of sausage. Now the recipe originally called for hot pork sausage. Well, I did that the first time and it was so blazing hot nobody could eat it at the picnic. So then I went half and half and it was still too hot for most people. So now I just add some jalapenos and I use plain sausage. 1 pound of plain sausage, 1 medium onion that's diced that I'm going to brown these together. Then we make a sauce. It's really very easy. You have 1/2 cup of packed brown sugar, 1/2 cup of ketchup, 1/2 cup of a hickory smoked barbecue sauce, and you need 1 teaspoon of ground mustard. This is it. It's really easy to put together, and you put it in your slow cooker and cook it about 7 hours. So let's get going. First I want to show you all the beans except for the pork and beans, the beans and the tomatoes. You drain all these, and then when I do the beans, I rinse them too. It gets more of the starch off. But this can go in here. I'm going to make the sauce, put it in there, and it'll be all set to go, and we'll get the meat done. I sprayed my liner with some Pam, just to make sure, a little bit of insurance against stickage. All the beans are in here, and remember you drain all of them except for the pork and beans, and you do drain the tomatoes too. Now I'm going to add my sauce. Want to get every bit there. Alright. Then I'm going to add the sausage. Excuse me. I'm going to try not to get in your way. Want to get all those onions. There we go. You stir it up and let it simmer for about 7 hours. Now, after about an hour or two, I'm going to check it and add some jalapeno peppers. You don't need to do that. You could set the jalapenos out on the table when you serve it. But this is all set to go. And that's it. Uncork a few cans, drain the ingredients, brown a little sausage, and you're pretty much done. I'm going to go ahead and add a few jalapeno peppers. Now, I used to always cut mine up, and if you do that, at least put baggies over your hands, or you're going to be on fire. Anyway, lately I've just started buying those that are already diced. I'm just going to put some in. That should be plenty. We'll see. See, I'm going to let them in there, and then I'll try it later on, and I can always add more if I wanted. And Martin is out of town, so I'm going to be going all over the neighborhood delivering beans in the next couple days, because this is a lot of beans, and I can't eat them all. All done. Now this has been about 3 hours, and you could really eat these. They're very flavorful. I suppose the longer you do it, the more flavorful it would be. Now, this is a very interesting bean dish, I think, because you don't have that real thick red sauce anywhere. There is a light sauce, but the flavors are unbelievable in this dish, and you haven't added hardly any spices. It's a really nice addition to your recipe box. It's a nice addition to a picnic or wherever you want it. It's a very versatile dish. Give this one a try. I think you'll like it. By the way, I have halved the recipe and just added 1 or 2 less cans of beans. You can do that because this makes quite a large amount, but give this a try. Until next time, bye-bye.